Now that fall is in the air, it's getting nice and cold outside, and we want something nice and comforting and warm. And these delicious stewed peas are so comforting and so delicious. So why don't you stay tuned? Because I'll be back. All right, my love. So we're going to get started into this beautiful, delicious stewed beans here, green peas. So I got some pork neck bones. I got some frozen gandules right here that you can find in the freezer section of your supermarket. They're a little bit more starchier. Then I got some sweet peas, frozen sweet peas. Okay, we're going to combine those together. I got some chicken bouillon powder that we're going to add. We have some black pepper. We got some bay leaves, okay, which is going to add delicious flavor. Garlic powder, even though I'm going to add garlic, but I love garlic. Green seasoning. I have videos on how to make it, or you could buy it, okay, either or. All right, this has everything: green peppers, sweet peppers, onions, cilantro, parsley, all that good stuff. Then I have some bell pepper, a piece of a bell pepper, some garlic, onion, a little vinegar, and a red habanero pepper, okay, and some sugar, some thyme. Now we are going to take some water, and we're going to put one of our pork neck bones in there with a piece of that green pepper, or half of a onion, cloves of garlic, okay, and we're going to add our bay leaves and our thyme. Now, guys, what you need to do here, I want to make sure I have plenty of water, because what I'm going to do, I really want to concentrate the flavors from the smoked pork neck bone. Okay, so I want to make sure I add plenty of water in here. Okay, and I'm going to cover that and let that come to a nice boil. We want to try to get the meat nice and tender, so this took about a good 40 minutes for it to get where I need it to go. So of course, all that flavor is concentrated right into that water, creating that delicious broth. Okay, as you can see, the meat is starting to get tender. Okay, where I could pierce a fork through it, of course. And of course, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to start adding my sweet peas and my gandules. Now, the gandules in the frozen section, what I like about it is starch it. That's about 12 ounces, a cup and a half of that, and a cup and a half of the sweet green peas. The combination is delicious. I've seen my aunt do it all the time. It's so good. So good. All right. So I'm adding that to my pot. I'm going to add a nice big heaping tablespoon of my green seasoning, a tablespoon of my vinegar. Okay. You could use apple cider vinegar too, if you have that. A tablespoon of sugar, which is going to balance out the flavor of any of the vinegar, of course. And we're going to add some black pepper. Well, as you can see, I'm adding a lot of black pepper. I like black pepper. But try to add at least a teaspoon. If you want more, add more. I love plenty of black pepper. Then I'm adding a nice tablespoon of that chicken bouillon flavor. Okay. Now, guys, if you want, you could do this with lima beans too. But I didn't feel like doing no lima beans. I really didn't. I didn't feel like getting it raw and doing all that, which is the original way when people do this in Haiti. So I'm just stirring this together, and I got this on a medium-high heat. Okay, we want the flavors to combine nicely now. I'm adding a little bit more garlic powder. Yes, I'm a garlic fanatic. Guys, I love it, love it, love it. Yes, you could do lima beans like this, okay? Now, originally they would use the raw green beans and whatever, but I'm doing it like this, which is just fine. We're on a quick time frame here. We want to get food on the table in a snap. This could be made days in ahead. You could divide them and put them in the freezer and take them out when you want. We're going to cover this and let that come to a boil. Now, my loves, after I would say about 15 minutes, I let it come to a boil. I'm going to take out all the nice big chunks of the onions and the garlic and the green bell pepper, and not the basil, and some of those beans with a little bit of that broth, and I'm going to blend that together. Okay, we're going to put this in our cute little blender here, and that's going to help create a nice thicker base addition to our stewed beans, green beans here. Not green beans, green stewed peas here, okay? And my loves, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing and press that notification bell so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. Let's press that thumb button so we could push this video, guys, and let everybody know Jackie's cooking. And I appreciate you all for all your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Obviously, I could tell that you all love the food that I'm doing. So, guys, right now, we're just blending this. Okay, and our little, what do you call those little blend jet thingies? They're cute. I love them. Okay, and I just want to blend this till it's nice and smooth, including with the bell pepper and the onion. Okay, that's going to help thicken this. And I'm going to pour this right back into our pot. Okay, just took a little bit, about a third of it, of the beans itself, because that's going to help thicken it. And I'm just going to add a little bit of water to get the remnants out of that and add it back to the pot. Okay, just shake that up there and pour that remnants. We don't want anything to go to waste. That's one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand wasted food. So I'm just stirring that. It's nice and delicious. And this is comforting. This is comforting. This is something you could serve with rice. I don't know how y'all do it with. Some people might like it with some bread or just like that, or with some cornbread, however. So I'm adding some green onion sprigs to this, guys. All right. And now I'm going to add a nice 2 big tablespoons of butter and a habanero pepper. And guys, I'm going to let you know something. If you want it spicy, then you might want to make a slit in the habanero. If not, don't do it because you will gag. Okay? I just want the essence of the habanero pepper in my delicious stewed beans. Now, as I'm looking at this right now, the meat is starting to get tender. So I want to I want to break that meat up a little bit, so whoever's eating this could get a little bit of that meat, smoky flavor, because it's nice and tender. You don't want one person, but it's actually just going to be me and my husband anyway eating this. But, I just like to break it up a little bit so I can have it scattered throughout the stewed peas here. And that butter adds that extra. See, I like layering flavor. That butter adds that extra oomph, the undernote. It fills out the undernote of the peas in this dish. Okay, so we're just, breaking up the smoked note. If you don't want to use smoked pork, use turkey. Okay, do that. So you could play around with this recipe as well. And at this point, guys, taste your flavors. If you want to add a little bit more black pepper, go ahead. I didn't need to add any more salt or anything like that. It was just fine for me. But, you could adjust it to your flavoring, Now I'm adding a piece of a raw bell pepper and some slices of onion. I shut the oven off and I'm just going to let that vent in there. That's going to add an extra layer of flavor. And guys, look at this. A nice side of white rice with our stewed peas and smoked pork neck bones. Guys, enjoy this video. Comment, leave me your comments. And guys, I need you to do 3 things for me. Okay? And that's eat, love, and pray. And let's not forget to look out and check out for all my next videos. Ciao.